we're going to be recording. Yes,
Yes.
we'd like to welcome you with 3 exclamations of Avatar, Meher Baba,
Baba ki jai.
Avatar, Meher
Baba
Baba,
ki
Ki
jai.
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 Avatar,
Avatar
Meher
Meher
Baba,
Baba
Ki
ki
Jai.
jai. Jai Baba to all of you.
Jai Baba Pratapji.
Jai Baba, Jai Baba.
We saw you on stage at the
Yes.
playing the harmonium and singing during
Yes.
the Amartithi celebration.
I saw you
Yes.
two
Yeah,
times.
many
2
times.
Many times. Okay.
You have seen the concluding program? Concluding
No, not yet.
Gate Chalo and all that?
No, I didn't see.
No. That was very powerful. Very powerful, yes. A very big group accompanying me. A very big group was there, and we had very grand scale concluding session. Anyway, it was a nice, always a nice time, and it was still nice because Amar Khiti had come. The programs were taken after 2 years. Last 2 years were all virtual programs, but this time the trustees of the Meher Baba Trust, they have shown a positive view and arranged all the programs in presence of so many Babalos. I have noted some sort of a difference in the sense that this time many of the visitors from foreign countries, say maybe US, maybe Australia, maybe France, maybe Spain, very few had attended this program. Otherwise, Irani group, they were also not there. Otherwise, every time we see several in a big group, people come. Now from Myrtle Beach, our dear Damien had come and he had given a beautiful program, very powerful. So however, all the 3 days, starting from afternoon of 30th and ending at about 3 o'clock, or even more than 3:30 or so on the first. All the days it was a full attendance. So many people, my God, all the whole space was filled up with people, and they were sitting very quietly, enjoying every program. There was big screen, and all the programs taking place on the stage were shown on the screen. So people from a distance also could enjoy whatever is going on the stages. So it was a grand event, grand program, the whole time of Amar Tithi. And we are very grateful, very thankful to Baba that somehow, in spite of some odd situation, taking due precautions, following all the rules and regulations of the put by government, we could carry out the whole function so successfully without any serious happening. So it is really a grace of Meher Baba that we had enjoyed this program. And believe me, I cannot sit a long time because of some problems in my legs. But then this time, right from the beginning up to the end, midnight, 1 o'clock, 1:30 or 2 o'clock, I used to sit there and keep awake and sit there and just take rest at the hostel for about 4 hours. That's all. So I am personally thankful to Baba that he made me possible to sit there long time, and at times even missing the food, regular time of food, I could manage to sit there. And what is Amar Tithi? In fact, what is Amar Tithi? It is a happy meeting of Baba lovers coming from distant places. It is really a very happy time in the sense that more than our relations, we are happy in the company of all Baba lovers. He may be from US, he may be from Australia, he may be from France, or he may be from Iran, or maybe from even Pakistan. All these who are Baba lovers, we enjoy their company. How these things has been brought by Baba? Because if we study the declarations made by Meher Baba, that East and West, I will bring together the different religions of the world as beads on one string. That is what Baba had said. And it is evident from this gathering that so many people from different parts, different levels of society, different religions, different castes, and different colors, they come together as one family. There may be poor, they may be rich, there may be black, there may be, fair color, whatever shape they may be, they all come together like members of one family. And that is what is really has been brought out by Meher Baba. This is the outcome. Baba, after Baba dropping body. Now, many a times, certain things which come to my notice is that many times we say that we are celebrating the Amar Tithi. I am not, just don't like that word celebrating. That is the day on which Baba had dropped his body and had gone out of our sight. So it is observance of, according to me, it is the observance of Amar Tithi. And there were different programs on the stages. This time they had allowed only 4 minutes per person. If anybody wants to give a program, it will be limited to 4 minutes only. Now, certain people were taking 4 minutes only for the stage sitting arrangements and mic arrangements, everything. They were exhausting that much of time. but the whole thing went on well without any quarrel, without any complaint. Everything was so very nicely carried out. And the Mirnath Kanchuri, who had organized all the sequence of the programs, he should be congratulated for such a beautiful setting that he had made. And the same was carried out by one of the members of the Thadi family, Sanji Thadi. So every person has worked for the. There were volunteers, many volunteers. They were very faithfully doing their duties, and in fact, I have always all these years since Baba adopted his body, all these years Amar Tithi is being observed. All these years, I have preferred to work as a volunteer on the stages. In fact, I was supposed to do that, and I accepted that. By accepting this duty, particularly on the stage, we can enjoy all the programs and a vicinity in the Samadhi. Many people, their sequence and their controlling the timings, and that job I used to do for several years, and thereafter it was taken over by a senior person, senior to me, and then I was working with Adi Irani in the first couple of years, and thereafter many people, Bhau took over, and after Adi Bhau took over, and then we were helping. So this time, our chairperson, Mr. Framrose Mistri, he is very shy person. He doesn't want a sort of a exposure to the public. That is specialty of this family. In fact, the family is so very ardent Baba lovers family. But then all these boys, they have three boys. The father's name is Jimmy Mistri. He was a person with a sort of a sense of, he had a good sense of humor. And Baba used to like his company very much. Even we had very good time with him. And then his dear wife, Rhoda Mistri, she was very ardent Baba lover, and Baba used to love her. She was from the Dadajaji family, and they had three children. One is Mirwan, who is in US. Another is this one, Pramrose Mistri, and the third one, I forgot his name, but he is there.
Balu.
Palu is here. He is the chairperson.
Right. Balu.
The youngest one is, there is one youngest one who is a son-in-law of, anyway.
Is one Baram? Is Baram too?
Merwan is the eldest one, and Framro is the second one. I have seen these people, these boys. I have seen these boys. They were very young boys. When we used to visit Guruprasad, Jimmy Mistri was a regular visitor of Guruprasad times, and he, along with Nariman Dada Sanji, they were making a good pair, and then they would stay at one hotel just very close to Guruprasad and be in Guruprasad as much time as they could. And so we also used to visit Guruprasad every now and then. We were allowed by Baba to visit whenever we are free. And then we had very good time with these people. Certain times they were little bit mischievous. They were making a mischievous group and do something which will amuse Baba. And Baba used to like their company, both Jimmy Mistri and Nariman Dada Chanji, of course. But Jimmy Misri was little more humorist, I would say. And these boys were this particular this the present chairman is a very shy and very not a person like to be uh, to be exposed to the public. I told him that you should go, you stand and we will introduce you to the people as a chairman of the trust at present. But see that Pratap, I don't like to be exposed that way. But then all that messages which he read, they were very inspiring, and his appearance was really very, very, very meaningful and very joyful. And of course, all the other trustees, this Mernath Kalchuri, and then the on the right, they were all very, very active. This time the volunteers' duty was they were very busy time for them, very hard and busy time for them, because the crowd was so much, a very big crowd. And all the earlier people, senior people have become very old now. They are carrying some sort of a physical deformities also then, and that is the reason why they cannot run here and there. And very gradually, the young people, the young boys are taking their duties, doing their duties very faithfully and managing the whole thing. It's a very appreciable thing that the young generation is doing very sincerely. Anyway, today I had one session of singing. I will sing that song for you with the translation thereof. And then one another song which my youngest grandson, his name is Advait. The meaning of Advait is non-duality. He had sung with his sweet voice. And I will sing that first. I will read out the meaning, whole meaning at a time, and then I will sing that song. The tune you will come to understand when I sing. So I will read out the meaning first and then proceed further. This is a Hindi song. This is a Hindi song. God, yes, I was missing the pages. ये ठंडी हवा सुहाना समा, ये मौसम खिला खुला आसमां, ऐसे में ये चला कारवा, प्रभु से मुझे इशारा हुआ, वो इशारा लिए मैं चला हूं, मैं मालिक के संग चला हूं, जिस और मालिक मुझे ले चले उस और मैं चला हूं. The meaning is this cool, pleasant breeze, this charming weather, this smiling season, and the sky fully clear of clouds. In such an atmosphere, a caravan is found walking in a happy mood. It is led by Lord, who gave me a signal to join. I joined the caravan and walked with the Lord and followed him wherever he takes me. My mind was free of agonies of the past. It had no fear or confusion about the future. And in the present, my beloved is with me. I am walking under his shelter to a far of destiny. I wish to have a life full of love from my beloved, for my beloved. I do not aspire for anything else. I have taken a oath of serving my beloved, and I wish I should carry it out ceaselessly. With my beloved, I am walking on the waves of joy and happiness. I am singing in the intoxicating love and allowing my beloved wherever he wants to take me. My beloved Meher Baba has a habit of walking fast as a blowing wind and making us run after him to keep pace with him. He enjoys this game since ages. He is the leader and we all are playing toys in his hands. I have joined in this game and started running after my beloved, trying to keep pace with him. The poet says, today I am walking with the memories of the golden days, which I have passed in the presence of my beloved Meher Baba. This is the song. I sing it now for you.
Jai Meher Baba.
Meher Baba. ये ठंडी हवा सुहाना समा, ये मौसम खिला खुला आसमां, ऐसे लिए चला कारवां, प्रभु से मुझे इशारा हुआ, मैं इशारे लिए मैं चला हूँ, मैं मालिक के संग में चला हूँ, जिस ओर मालिक मुझे ले चले उस ओर मैं चला हूँ, उस ओर मैं चला हूँ. बीते दिनों का ना कोई गम था, आते समय का न भय न भरम था. आज जो मेरे संग मेरा प्रियतम था, उसकी साया में मेरा सफर था। मैं दूर सफर पे चला हूँ, मैं प्रभु के संग में चला हूँ। जिस ओर प्रभु जी मुझे ले चले, उस ओर मैं चला हूँ। जीवन दाई प्रभु का संग हो, मन में और कोई उमंग हो। प्रभु सेवा का व्रत ना भंग हो, मन में आए तरंग तरंग हो। मैं खुशियों के संग में चला हूँ, मैं असली गाते चला हूँ। जिस ओर प्रभु जी मुझे ले चले, उस ओर मैं चला हूँ। वायु गति से नेहर का चलना, अपने पीछे से हमको दौड़ाना, ये था प्रभु का खेल पुराना। प्रभु ते खिलाड़ी, हम पे खिलाना। इस खेल में शामिल हुआ हूँ, मैं प्रभु संग दौड़े चला हूँ। कहते प्रताप बीते दिनों की यादें मैं लेकर चला हूँ, यादें मैं लेकर चला हूँ, यादें मैं लेकर चला हूँ। Could you recognize the tune?
Yes, yes. Walk with the king.
I walk
who-
with the king.
Who wrote the music for that? Who wrote the music? It's Western. It's Western.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Now,
that part.
sorry, I just have something to say about the last stanza. You have anything to say?
No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right. I have to say something about the last stanza. Vayu gati se meher pe chalna. We have seen in the films that Baba used to walk very fast, very, very fast, like a wind. And even I was very young then, when even young boy like me had to run after Baba. We used to run through the grass, not crossing Baba, but following Baba, trying to follow closely with him, but by the side way through the grass, we used to run, and Baba would walk so fast, and all the other people will walk behind Baba. This was a enjoying game for Baba. I remember one story about the Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna had one disciple and friend whose name was Pendya. Pendya, Pendya, Pendya. He was very intelligent boy, very intelligent, very wise, and very outspoken. He had very thick friendship with Lord Krishna. And Krishna used to certain times play mischief with him, and he will react or pray Krishna in the same coin. What Krishna used to do is he used to run from one tree to another, and all the other boys will follow Krishna. There was a big group of boys, young boys taking care of the animals, the cows and buffalo. They were keep them grazing, and then these boys will pay among themselves. And Krishna will run from this end to that end, that into that end. And all the other boys will try to follow him. Now this Pendya, he was limping. He had some problem with his walking, and that he was limping. And always he used to remain behind. And then when Krishna will go under some tree, he will climb up a tree and sit there, and all the other boys will gather around him. And this Pendya will just try to walk as fast as it could. And Krishna will laughingly look at him. And the other boys also will laugh at this Pendya who is trying to reach Krishna. And by the time he reaches Krishna, will change his place and go to some other place. This was sort of a friendly harassment to his own, who is very, very good friend of Krishna. Once it so happened that Pendya became very angry with Krishna. And he said to all that group, now I have drawn myself away from you, all you people. I don't want any friendship with any of you. And particularly, I don't want anybody with him, but if at all somebody is to join me, then I don't want this black boy. pointing to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna's color was sky blue color. So he says that I don't want, wherever this black is there, I don't want that group. I won't want to join that group. And Krishna very lovingly says to him, what has happened to you? What wrong I have done to you? And Pendya gives a very beautiful reply. He says, you keep one foot in the Maya, in the worldly life, one foot in the world, and another foot in divine, in divinity. Both one foot here and one foot there, and you are standing on that juncture. And you keep us in the worldly life and looking at us with enjoyment. You feel joyful when we struggle. You put up a struggle to come out of that Maya. This is a favorite game of yours, and I don't want to join you. And Krishna just goes to him and embraces him. This reminds him of the relation in between Meher Baba and Dr. Gani. Mere Baba used to call Gani as a Pendia. And Gani was an object of making fun with Dr. Gani. But Gani was also a very wise person. He will give a very apt reply to Mere Baba whenever occasion arises. And there was a very pleasant struggle in between these two lovers. So this last stanza indicates that relation in between Meher Baba and his lovers. So it says that Baba's walking is so fast and it becomes difficult for the other people to keep pace with him. And this is the game he is playing since ages, like the age of Lord Krishna. He is playing this game for ages, and it is very favorite game he is playing with his lovers. And the poet, of course, myself, I have enjoyed this game when Baba was in flesh and body. We used to run after Baba, young boys. Once it so happened that Baba especially walked toward the mandap, that is we call just opposite to. I do not know how many people have seen the quarters where this Mansari used to stay. Just opposite that there is a mandap. It was open then, open ground, a large compound. And Baba would go there and take his seat. And we young boys used to run ahead of all the old people and then occupy the front seats just in front of Baba. Once he so happened that, and Baba would look at the old people struggling to reach there as soon as possible. They had limitations, bodily limitations of walking fast, but then they will try to walk fast and somehow reach the compound. Once it so happened that we young boys, we went ahead of everybody and then occupied the front seats. But then when the old people came, reached the compound, Baba asked all of us. We were young boys, about 8-10 boys. He asked us to give at the far end and took all the old people in front of us. That was a lovely game that Veer Baba used to do at certain times. A very memorial time, and the last line says that the poet is remember the good olden days which he has passed with in the presence of Meher Baba. So this was the song which I sang, which my last grandson sang in his very sweet voice, and it was very much appreciated by people. Thereafter, my other two grandchildren, one is Asim, who is in Detroit. Another is Nidhi. She is a girl. She is in Kuteri? Austin. She is in Austin. Both are doing well. They are in contact with Baba lovers there, and somehow they keep in touch with Baba lovers. They had done some program in a circle of friends also. So they had shared one song which was composed by their father, my son Prashant. But then I had one time, about 4 minutes time, in which I sang one song. I will sing that song also and explain you the meaning of it. It is my personal experience and personal feeling, personal relations with Mir Baba. Anyway, I will simultaneously explain the meaning of it. बड़े बड़े इबादत से अपने संभाला है, बड़े हिफाजत से अपने संभाला है, बड़े हिफाजत से अपने संभाला हमें, हर एक आफत से आपने निकाला हमें, हर एक आफत से आपने निकाला हमें. The meaning of these two lines, they are main line there. The meaning is you have very carefully taken care of us, very keenly taking care of us, and whenever we were in difficulty, you have come to our help and took us out of that difficulty. This is the relation, has been a relation in between you and me, very, very close lovers of Meher Baba. आपके चाहने वालों की भरी महफिल में, आपके चाहने वालों की भरी महफिल में, बड़े ही प्यार से नजदीक बिठाना है हमें, बड़े ही प्यार से नजदीक में बिठाना हमें. In the assemblage of your lovers, you have with much love, you have given us space to sit at your feet. That is the love which you have shown to us. बड़े ही प्यार से नजदीक में बिठाला हमें, with so much of love, you have allowed us to sit just close to your feet. In the assembly of so many lovers, we have given that privilege to sit at your feet. This is the first stanza. The second stanza is in the assembly of in the assembly which has been glorified by your presence. Assembly of singers, which has been sanctified by your presence. You have with a sense of pride towards us, taking a pride in we people as singers. You have allowed us to sing for you. I hope you get the meaning of it. You have taken a pride in allowing us to sing in that assembly of so many singers. You have given us a chance to sing. हुजूर आपके हुजूर आपसे हुजूर आपसे रोशन हुई हर महफिल में हुजूर आपसे रोशन हुई हर महफिल में बड़े ही नाज से खुद आपने गवाया में बड़े ही नाज से खुद आपने गवाया थर्ड स्टैंजा इज जो मैं बरसती रही आपकी निगाहों से the wine which is ceaselessly flowing through her eyes. Very happily you have allowed us to drink that wine which is ceaselessly flowing through her eyes. That is a grace you have shown to us, that you have allowed us to drink that wine. हुजूर आपकी आँखों से हुजूर आप जो मैं बरसती रही आपके निगाहों से जो मैं बरसती रही आपके निगाहों से बड़े ही शौक से खुद आपने पिलाई हमें बड़े ही शौक से खुद आपने पिलाई हमें Just a minute. हुजूर वो सुनहरी घड़ियां आपके संग में गुजरी, the moments, the memorable moments which we have spent in your presence, they have made us sad and made us weep in those sweet memories. Those were the very memorable days in our lives which we have spent in your presence, and now there is a far out distance in between you and us. You have disappeared from our sight, and the memory of those days, they make us weep and weep and weep. आपके संग में गुजरी वो सुनहरी घड़ियां आपके संग में गुजरी उन्हीं की याद में बेबस किए रुलाया हमें उन्हीं की याद में बेबस किए रुलाया हमें The last stanza says, आपकी इन अदाहों से हमारी जिंदगी बनी. All these small incidents in your life, in contact, in the presence of you, all these small incidents which happen in your lives, they have made our life happy and comfortable. All these incidents which happen in your presence in our lives, concerning to our life, which happen in your presence, they have made our life happy. And the poet says that he is proud that Meher Baba has accepted him as his lover. The poet is proud because Meher Baba has himself accepted the poet as his lover. आपके इन अनाम से हमारी जिंदगी बनी आपके इन अनाम से जिंदगी बनी प्रताप नाज करे प्रताप नाज करे मैंने अपनाया हमें प्रताप नाज करे मेरे अपनाया हमें बड़े ही बादत से आपने संभाला हमें हर एक आफत से आपने निकाला हमें whatever may be the programs taking place during Amar Tithi, I always remember the olden days which we used to be with Baba during sahavas programs. All the sahavas programs that took place in Mehrabad, I had the fortune of being present in all the sahavas programs. And we used to help as volunteers for different, help the senior people whenever we are free from there. Baba, once Baba sits in that hall, we will never leave that place. Once it so happened that this very, very significant event, I am telling you, once it so happened that we used to help the senior people in cleaning some tables and then spreading the carpets or cleaning the vegetables whenever Baba is not there. We used to help the senior people, Chagan Master and the other people, Vishnu Master, Chagan Master. We used to help them and they used to love us very much. Once it so happened that we were serving food to all the sahavas. After the food was served, after they had their food, we were collecting all that plates and keeping them aside. And we were just about to start our taking our food. Baba came and sat in the hall. So we left the food there and went inside and sat before Baba. After just a little time, Chagan Master came there. And Chagan Master told Baba that, Baba, there are some boys who have worked as a volunteers for serving the food. They have come here and sat before you without taking their food. And Baba asked the whole people, who are those boys? Who are those boys? They should stand up. So I, along with a couple of others, we stood there and Baba asked us to go and have our food. Baba asked us to go back and take our food, finish our food, and then come in the hall. So according to Baba's wish, we left the hall. We had taken our food hurriedly and went and sat before Baba. Baba asked us whether you had your food. Yes, Baba. You have not hurried up. No, Baba, we didn't hurry up. We take our full meal. And until then, Baba was about to give a discourse. But when he heard that some boys have not taken their food, he allowed to take us food. And after completing our food, he started to give that discourse. Until then, he was waiting. So this shows how Baba was particular that whatever he wants to say there in the assembly of Baba lovers, whatever he wants to convey to the people, everybody, including these young people, everybody should listen to what Baba says. And for that matter, till we take our food, we finish taking our food, Baba was waiting to give that discourse. It's a very, very memorable event in our lives. Such small incidents, the last stanza we say that our life, personal life is made up of such small incidents with Meher Baba. And we are really fortunate to have been called as Baba lovers. Baba has accepted us as his lovers. And that is the fortune which we had. Today, I think we have come to the end of our time schedule. Now,
Pratap,
anybody? Yes, please. Yes, please.
Pratap, Jai Baba. So happy to be
Thank
here. Rosalie. I want to say, you, after Baba dropped his body, you had almost 40 years around Mera. I want to hear of your times with Mera. The birthdays, her birthday celebration, Baba's birthdays. I want to hear of you, your times with Mera.
All right.
Please.
Next time.
Yes.
Next time.
Yes.
Because there are.
And I love hearing about Pendia.
Yes.
Because when you mentioned Pendia, I thought of Dr. Ghani before you said that's what Baba called him, because of that black face thing, the black face. Yeah. when Baba said, "Get your black face out of here," and Gandhi says, "Where can I go that you are not?" And he says, "Go to hell." And Gandhi says, "Where can I go that where you are not?"
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're just so funny. He was wit and wisdom. Wit and wisdom. Wow.
He used to tease also Baba. Yeah, there was a in fact, there was a very beautiful tussle in between these two lovers, a beloved and a lover. It was very worth watching this tussle in between these two. Both were what should I say, complementary and supplementary to each other nature. The next time we will talk about Vera also.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much. Now we have Aarti.
Arti. Adi
Yes.
Sachetana.
Adi Sachetana. All right. So I start Aarti. जिसकी सृष्टि का निर्माण उसकी देवी अनंतता का कैसे हो अनुमान आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन नमो ब्रह्म आवो मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनावो मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनावो मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनावो प्रेम दीप में ये जलाऊं प्रेम दीप में ये जलाऊं निबुल अंधेरा मिटता पाऊं निबुल अंधेरा मिटता पाऊं अपना सब कुछ तुम्हें चढ़ाऊं अपना सब कुछ तुम्हें चढ़ाऊं तुम मुझे को सिरसाओ मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ जीवन की हर सांस है हमारी जीवन की हर सांस है हमारी बन जाए प्रभु गति तुम्हारी बन जाए गति तुम्हारी हे बिरनागर लीलाधारी हे करुणा कर लीलाधारी तुम करुणा बरसाओ मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु आरती अपनाओ बने आरती जीवन मेरा, बने आरती जीवन मेरा, आदि अंत का लय हो घेरा, आदि अंत का लय हो घेरा, खुले नयन और दिखे सवेरा, खुले नयन और दिखे सवेरा, तुम मुझ में छा जाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ। आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, आदि सचेतन शांति निकेतन, नमो आओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ मेरे प्रभु, आरती अपनाओ। जय बाबा to all of you.
Jai Baba.
Jai
Jai
Baba.
Baba.
Thank you so much.
Never too late, never too early, just on time.
He used to follow that. He used to follow that saying. He used to follow. He never used to be late. He is just come on time.
You had just that whole year, one whole year with Gani, one whole year before he was on the other side. Yeah,
Yes,
that is wit and wisdom. God help us. Yeah. Wow. Precious, precious.
There were so many touching days.
Amen.
Those days we were very young and we
Yes.
much understand. But then as the time went by, we have understood such relations in between Baba and his lovers. Baba's relation with Dr. Ghani and Dr. Ghani's position in Baba group. In the course of time, we could understand and appreciate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember the last days. I will just repeat that next time because
Please.
it's a very, very touching time. Very touching time.
Amen. Yeah.
I will just before I take up about Mehra, I will tell you something about that last days of Dr. Ghani.
Good.
Yes.
Jai Baba. Thank you so much.
Very touching time. Very touching time.
We like to touch that time too, you know.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are very emotional, very touching time. That is why I'm postponing it to next time.
I know.
Yes.
We
Yes,
look
yes.
forward, Jai Baba.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Thank
Jai, let us say 3 times Jai Baba. Somebody will say
Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. Avatar Meher Baba
Ki
Jai.
Jai. Jai Baba, Jai Baba, Jai Baba to all of
Jai
you.
Baba.
Thank you much for patient hearing. Thank you. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.